Ran into this guy and he challenged me to a match. After the 30-day challenge, I'll be ready.
Hello, Dan Gable here, Olympic wrestling champion and former wrestling coach of the national champion Iowa Hawkeyes. I'm giving my support to the Mills Wrestling 30-Day Challenge. This is a good time to work on getting better, faster, and stronger while staying home. It is important to distance ourselves from others while continuing to work hard and smart to improve. Takedowns are one of the most important aspects of wrestling. I am encouraging you to participate in the Mills Wrestling Takedown-a-thon. Not only will you get better at takedowns, you will also be helping the sport through the National Wrestling Hall of Fame GABLE Museum. Work smart, work hard, and stay safe.
Okay, Coach Mills, day 20. I hope you had a great Easter. And I'll start out with a couple corny jokes here. I said, everybody needs a little lift every now and then. And then I just had to come out here and visit my doc. So, story here. Mike Dureau. A lot of you guys know who Mike Dureau was. He was my coach over in France in 1998. And I was on a jog, and I'll never forget the advice he gave me. And I said, what do those Iowa guys do when they're working out in the summer, working on things? He said they're working on their weaknesses. They're working on their weaknesses. So there's a lesson for you. You need to work on your weaknesses and make them strengths, because your weaknesses is what can really hurt you. Warm up today, a dynamic stretch. So I want you to jog, stance position, karaoke, backwards, forward, take a few shots. So a dynamic stretch. After you get that done, jog, half mile. If you're younger, not so, as far. Older, you can go a half mile, maybe more if you want, but about a half mile. And then jump ropes. If you're 5 to 9 years old, you do 200. 10 to 13, you're doing 300. 14 and over, 500 jumps for your warm-up. And I just do a couple on the dock. It gets a little loud, but okay, that's your warm-up today. Okay, the strength, and I don't know if you noticed, I try to wear a different hat. I love hats and t-shirts, so you usually see me with a different hat on each time. But strength, Logan Stevers challenge. When you're watching TV the next 24 hours, push-ups during commercials and sit-ups. I'm adding that, so push-ups and then next time sit-ups. So there's your strength for today. Okay, technique, and we're doing the takedown-a-thon for the Dan Gable Wrestling Museum in Waterloo, Iowa. Why are we doing this? 3 reasons. 1, they have a leaky roof that needs repair, costs between $150,000 and $200,000, maybe even a bit more. They also cannot have customers due to the pandemic, and they have expenses, operating expenses. So they're kind of hit with the trifecta of bad luck here. So we really want to help somebody in need. The Gable Museum, Dan Gable has done so much for everybody around the country, and I know the museum is just a collection of accomplishments. Cale Sanderson, John Smith, many, many greats you can learn about there. In honor of the Takedown-a-thon Gable Museum, I found a couple vintage posters. This one was from 1985-86, and the record will grow to 9 in a row, and it did. And then this was the last poster that Gable did while coaching at Iowa, and this was cast your ballot for the next NCAA national champions. And they did win in '97 and set a scoring record up at University of Northern Iowa. Okay, so the Takedown-a-thon, what do? We're trying to just kind of reach out, hoping that everybody can do 20 bucks. At least 20 bucks, obviously. If you can give more, that'd be great. You can get pledges for takedowns. We're gonna do 100 a day for a week. And a week is not 5 days, a week is 7 days. So we're gonna do 7 days straight with 100 drilling takedowns. And if you're by yourself like I am, you do the takedowns we've been working on, like the high crotch. So this would count as a takedown. We're here, moving, level change, drop in, and go. We've been working on the sweep single. Here, We step to the outside, we rotate around, get around here, and drive. That would count. That would be 2 takedowns right there. So they won't take a whole lot of time. I want the technique to be good, so don't just rush through them. Really do great takedowns. For everything else on technique then, is just do 5 of each. On day 19, we did 10 of each, so you can refer back to that, but I can kind of read them off here. We're doing, well, the sweep singles and high crotch, that'll be the takedown part. Sit-outs, each way. Gazzoni, stand-ups, stand-ups against the wall. We got the step-in slide, we got hip heist, we got wall shots, and stance motion level change. We also can do our footwork drill here. We're here, okay? So brush up on all your technique. Need to refer back to day 19 to get a list of them. Go ahead and do that. But really focus in on the takedown-a-thon. We're gonna give a prize for the team that has the highest average per wrestler. And then also for the person that raises the most, they're going to get a gear bag with all of my videos, Arctic mug, I mean, just a whole bunch of stuff. Retail value over $1,000. So it'll be really cool for that person. I'm going to do a clinic for the winning team, whether it's in Alaska or Hawaii. I'll come to your school and do a clinic and give you everything I have. So good luck with the takedown-a-thon, and really do a good job for the Gable Museum. Okay, I'm decked out in Grand Valley attire here, helping teammates. I want you to encourage people on this takedown-a-thon. Just encourage your teammates and friends. We are only as strong as our weakest link, so encourage your teammates. These takedowns are going to help them for next season. It's also going to raise money for a good cause, the Dan Gable Museum. Motivational quote. Gable, at a clinic one time, he said, if I could create a perfect wrestler, what I'd do is I'd make a little incision here, along the sides, and sew these arms together. And that's where you want to be in wrestling. That's where your power is, okay? Out here, I don't have a lot of strength, but I get stretched out in a shot. But right here I do, so that was great advice. I never have forgotten that. This is a Gableism too, there are only 2 things you absolutely need in wrestling: the ability to take somebody down and the ability to get away or escape. And I'm going to add a reversal too. You can also reverse the guy. So taking people down, reversing, or escaping. Absolute needs. Nutrition tip. I want you to just kind of be aware and watch your snacking, especially at night, a couple hours before bed. You know, if you feel like you're a little hungry, drink a glass of milk, put a little lemon in it, that's awesome. Maybe celery and carrots, something that's not gonna pack on a lot of calories. Homework. I want you to just keep track, do a real good job keeping track of your takedowns and your pledges, the pledges that you're getting to help the Gable Museum. That's your homework. In closing, I just love the sport of wrestling and what it's all about and what it can do for young people. It turns boys into men and girls into women. It just really teaches a lot of great life lessons. Overcoming adversity, battling, perseverance, teamwork, you know, dusting yourself off after a loss. So, you know, wrestling is just one of the best teachers of life lessons. So you're in a great sport. The song I want you to take a look at is called Taking Care of Business. We need to take care of business in this takedown-a-thon so we can help the Gable Museum. Taking Care of Business, sung by Bachman Turner Overdrive, BTO. We'll see you tomorrow.